Hello and welcome to the midweek mindfulness break recorded version. Happy Wednesday. Today is October 30th and it is spooky season. The moon today is in Libra, which is a sign of beauty, love, justice, fairness, balance. But tomorrow is the new moon in Scorpio, which is deep waters of emotion, um, exploring our shadows, all things spooky season, as we also enjoy Halloween. Oh, and I take that back. Tomorrow is Halloween, and on Friday is the new moon in Scorpio. The moon does move into Scorpio tomorrow, but today it is in Libra. But in honor of spooky season, I thought it would be really nice to explore our physical body in a way that we might pay extra attention to the places in our body that we refuse to see. Maybe it's anchors of pain that we try to get rid of or mask. It might be pent up or held onto emotions in which shows up as tension in the body or stiffness. And so I'm going to take you through a mindful body scan, and I'm going to ask you to really notice the places that you tend to ignore. Okay, thanks for being here. Let's get started. So go ahead and find your comfortable meditation posture. Feel free to sit in a chair, on a couch, on the floor, on a cushion, or a bench. Feel free to lie down if you believe you can stay awake. And then just begin to settle into your position, your meditation posture, and notice. Just start by noticing how you feel in this moment. Noticing the overall feeling tone in your whole body, in your whole being. If you haven't done so already, feel free to gently close your eyes at this time, or you can just gaze softly toward the space in front of you. And take a moment to just notice the weight and shape of your whole body. And without making any adjustments here, allow the weight of your body to settle. Settle into the support beneath you. If at any point you need to make adjustments to your posture to find more comfort, please do so mindfully throughout the practice. That's always an invitation to adjust as needed. All I always ask is that you give your body whatever it needs today. So let's take a moment to become a little more centered into the practice. Noticing the support beneath you. You might send your awareness down to the soles of your feet or anything that's in contact with the ground or the floor. And just take the next couple rounds of breath, noticing the support beneath you. Soles of the feet connected to the ground. Noticing your seat and your spine connected to the support beneath it and behind the body. Take a couple more rounds of breath to give yourself permission to settle down into that support. And then begin to become aware of what's above us, the sky above. And you might want to lift up through the spine, lift up out of your seat a little bit, up through the spine, all the way through the crown of the head, just growing the spine a little bit taller. This helps us to maintain a sense of alertness throughout the practice. And then you can maintain that nice tall spine and settle back into your seat. Become aware of your body in space. Notice your body seated here in this moment. You might notice the boundary line between your body and the space around you. You might notice where that boundary meets. And you might tune into this felt sense of an energetic body, which moves well past our physical boundary, our physical body. Notice how your energy body takes up the space around you. And then begin to shift inward into the physical body. First, by checking in and noticing any obvious tension that you might be holding on to. Checking in with the muscles in and around your head, your scalp, your face. If you can, soften the expression on your face, relaxing the eyebrows, the jaw, the eye sockets. Allow the lips to soften, maybe gently part a bit. And softening the shoulders down away from the ears, relaxing your arms alongside the body, hands in your lap. Feel yourself seated in the here and now, resting halfway between the earth and the sky with embodied presence, establishing a mindful presence in this moment as you allow for whatever is there to be there. And we'll start to come into noticing sensations in the body, starting with the breath. So just noticing any movement or sensations you feel in the body around your breathing. Noticing the air moving in and out of your nose. You might notice the air moving into your nose, down the throat, into the lungs, and back out. You might notice the gentle movement of the breath in the body. the rise and fall of the chest or the belly, the expanding and contracting of the rib cage, the pelvis. And just take the next moment of silence to watch and witness your breath without trying to change it in any way. Checking back in, notice if you have become distracted away from the breath, which is totally normal and part of the practice. And let's begin our body scan. So this is mindfulness of bodily sensations, part by part. And I'm going to ask that you notice places that you might not normally pay attention to, or perhaps purposefully ignore. What might be considered a problem area of pain or stiffness or discomfort. And without trying to analyze what you notice. So we're not trying to figure out why it's there. That will come to you eventually if you listen and pay attention. But today we're just noticing. So we'll start at the top and work our way down, beginning with the head, noticing the scalp, the ears, both ears, the face, both eyebrows, eye sockets and eyeballs, nose, cheeks, jaw, lips, down into the neck. Then noticing all of that together, the whole of the head together. And shifting down to all the way down to the right arm, right shoulder, right hands and fingers. Notice the 5 fingers of your right hand, palm, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder. Move across over to the left shoulder and down the left arm to the left fingers. All 5 fingers of the left hand, back of the hand, palm, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder. Moving down the front of the torso, the chest, the abdomen, around the rib cage, the navel center, lower abdomen, right hip, and all the way down to the right foot and toes. Noticing all toes of the right foot, sole of the foot, top of the foot, ankle, lower leg, knee, upper leg, right hip. Move across the hip over to the left hip and down, all the way down the left leg to the left toes. Noticing the left toes, sole of the left foot, top of the foot, ankle, lower leg, knee, upper leg, left hip. Noticing the back side of the pelvis, the right buttocks, the left buttocks, the low back and sacrum, the middle back around the rib cage, moving to the upper back around the shoulder blades, the back of the right shoulder, the back of the left shoulder, the whole spine, all the way back up to the crown of the head. And we'll move to awareness in the larger parts of the body. Bring awareness into the whole of the head, both arms and hands together. The whole of the torso, hips and pelvis together. Both legs and feet together. Guide your awareness now to the whole of the right side of the body. The whole of the right side. And to the left side. Awareness in the whole of the left side. Noticing the whole front side of the body, the whole of the front. And the whole of the back side, the whole of the back side of the body. Awareness in the whole body. The whole body. Noticing the weight and shape of the whole body. Taking it all in. Notice parts of the body that feel at ease and comfortable. Now shift to the opposite. Notice areas of the body with discomfort. Remember, with a mindfulness practice, we notice without judgment. We become aware with a kind attention. If it's not too much, continue to notice these areas of discomfort. And if it feels appropriate, you might send these areas of discomfort your loving kindness, compassion. This is the body protecting itself. You might offer the body some gratitude for this mechanism to protect you. Tension, pain, discomfort. And then come back gently to your breathing, releasing the body scan, releasing whatever it is that you noticed, letting it all go in this moment. We'll spend about 5 to 10 more breaths here, just witnessing and watching your breath. And release the practice and bring your awareness to your heart center, the center of your chest. And at this moment, notice if you're holding on to any tension within that space. And if you can, invite in a sense of opening and softening. And as you feel ready, we can begin to invite in the felt sense of gratitude for this practice, this moment, this day, and anything else that you might be grateful for today. And as you feel ready, you can begin taking a few deeper breaths. Feel your body, feel the room that you're in. Take note of where you are. And then gently begin to flicker your eyes open, coming out of the practice gently, noticing how you feel. You might take your hands to your heart, any gesture that feels appropriate for you today. And then gently bow down towards your heart to honor your practice. Thank you so much for being here today. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you live with ease. Thank you. Namaste.